Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. And we are living in a polarizing world. We have done, well, my lifetime, I feel like it's been pretty polarizing. It's just getting faster and faster. And, you know, if you think about it, when I was growing up in the 80s, like ace was the word that we used, and then it went to all the different ones, and then it went to like, you know, lit and fire and all this stuff. And each generation thinks they're the coolest shit ever, like for saying that word, and everything else is uncool. But you know, even the things we latch onto like that, like with YouTube wording, you know, like juxtaposition, juxtaposition. I love it as a word. That was like, I can remember when people were saying that all the time on YouTube, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? You know, and it's deciding who you want to be based on you, not based on what other people are doing, you know, because it's exhausting. You could have done the paleo diet and then you went on to keto a little bit and didn't last that long because it was more of a medicinal thing back then, a neurological. But then it became a vegan diet, then it became a carnivore diet. Now it's carnivore and keto again. And it's just, for a lot of people, exhausting. If you allow yourself to be on the outside of self, trying to keep up with what happens outside of you, rather than focusing on what you are within yourself and who you want to be. And in that way, it's stripping back the identities that you've created over these lives and this life, but lives that you've had that you bring into this world. And then all of the other stories that you have from your childhood and ideas that you still have, even like you said, at work, you know, you're still getting triggered by people who remind you of your stepmother. And so, whilst that mirror is still in front of your face, it's just giving you that opportunity every time you get triggered to go deeper within yourself, to clear those patterns and those beliefs of non-self. Okay, because I say non-self because it's not really who you are, it's who you think you are based on these situations from your past. And so firstly, looking at what you do want, who you want to be in this lifetime, finding who you are. We call it becoming. Like we're always, all of us are becoming. Like people always ask in sessions like, you know, am I there? It's like the annoying child in the back seat. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? But like everyone wants to know, am I there yet? We're all striving to be there. But where is there? What is there? Is there really even a there? Or is it a constant evolution of movement from one space to another? If you think about passing from this physical body, depending on what you believe, we're going to move and evolve into something else and transmute into something else. How we feel right now isn't going to be how we feel in 2 hours time, let alone 2 days, right? Or 2 years. So letting go of those attachments of how things have to be, of how you think it needs to be happy, rather than just connecting in with yourself and choosing what is it that can make me feel better. And it's not like a bottle of wine or a line of Coke or whatever people do to avoid. It's to be bringing myself more into presence, into true presence. If I'm not betraying myself, I'm walking away. If I'm not betraying myself, I'm walking away to do those other things to distract me, like addictions and relationships, etc. To anything, to food, to people, to Instagram. What is wrong with me staying here with me? What is the problem if I just want to stay here with me? Why is that not enough anymore? That's your homework.